Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 41st IFTDO World Conference and Exhibition, the annual conference of the International Federation of Training and Development Organizations. My name is Ahmed Makki, and I will be your host for this evening, along with my colleague, Lulwal Yusuf. We begin our evening with some recitation from the Holy Quran, read by Yusuf al-Inati.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here tonight for the opening ceremony of the 41st Annual Conference of the International Federation of Training and Development Organizations, which is being held under the gracious patronage of His Highness Sheikh Jabir al-Mbarak al-Hamad al-Sabah, the Prime Minister. His Highness's patronage of such an important international conference reflects the state of Kuwait's keenness on sponsoring and advancing human resources, opening the horizon on international cooperation in this field with the concerned organizations, primarily the International Federation of Training and Development Organizations. Since it was founded in Geneva, Switzerland in 1972, the IFTDO has been a key, or rather most important, multinational, multicultural training and development organization in the entire world, representing more than 500,000 professionals in over 30 countries. This evening we are joined by the representative of the official patron of the conference, His Excellency the Minister of Education and Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Naif Falah al-Hajraf. His Excellency will now address the audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, let me first start by welcoming you to Kuwait in your 41st annual conference, wishing you all the best, and looking forward to receive the final reports of this prestigious conference, in which we will be truly relying on how to develop and train the organizations in which we are dealing with, and the organization in which we are in so much in need for training, so at least we will be meeting the 21st century requirements. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أصحاب السعادة، الضيوف الكرام، السيدات والسادة، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يطيب لي أن أحييكم جميعا وأرحب بكم في افتتاح مؤتمر الاتحاد الدولي لمنظمات التدريب والتنمية، الذي يتناول عدد من القضايا ذات الصلة بقطاع التنمية وإدارة الموارد البشرية والمادية، والذي يضم حشدا من القيادات الإدارية العاملة في مؤسسات القطاع الحكومي والقطاع الخاص والمؤسسات الأهلية. ويسرني أن أنقل إليكم تحيات سمو رئيس مجلس الوزراء الشيخ جابر المبارك الحمد الصباح حفظه الله، والذي أنابني عنه الالتقاء بكم في افتتاح مؤتمركم هذا. ولا شك أن التقاء أصحاب الخبرات في مثل هذا المؤتمر يسهم في إعداد القيادات وصقل المهارات من خلال ما يتناوله المجتمعون والمختصون والخبراء من أفكار بناءة قادرة على التعامل مع المستجدات والمتغيرات في جوانب المعرفة على الصعيدين الإقليمي والدولي، وخاصة عندما تضيف التطورات السريعة المتلاحقة والمتغيرات المتتالية والتنافس الشديد تحديات جديدة للأطراف المعنية بمواجهة مستلزمات التطوير المنشود. مما يستوجب ضرورة مواكبة الاحتياجات وتطور المواصفات والنظم. سيدات والسادة، أننا نأمل أن يسلط مؤتمركم الضوء على آخر المستجدات المهنية الاستراتيجية في الساحة الدولية ومتغيرات عصر العولمة والثورة العلمية والتقنية في مجال التدريب والتطوير، وأن يتدارس المجتمعون منهجية علمية لتطوير الإدارات بقطاعات العمل العام والخاص وتحديثها لتمكنها من التعامل مع الواقع بمزيد من الكفاءة والفاعلية. كما نأمل أن يستثمر المجتمعون فرصة هذا اللقاء وغيره في تبادل الخبرات والتجارب الإدارية والتطويرية الناجحة والتشاور وتبادل الآراء فيما يسهم في تنمية الموارد المختلفة لمؤسسات العمل العامة والخاصة والبشرية منها على وجه التحديد، بالإضافة إلى تعزيز قدرتها التنافسية. وأننا إذ نسعد بانعقاد مؤتمركم هذا في الكويت، لنأمل أن يكون هذا المؤتمر نقطة انطلاق نحو بناء شراكة حقيقية إقليمية ودولية تعمل على تحديث جوانب التنمية وتطويرها للوصول إلى التميز في تحقيق الجودة الشاملة. سيدات والسادة، يطيب لي باسم سمو رئيس مجلس الوزراء راعي المؤتمر أن نتقدم بالشكر لكل الأخوة الأفاضل المشاركين بجهودهم وأعمالهم في فعاليات هذا المؤتمر، كما نشكر القائمين على منتدى التطوير الوظيفي الخليجي استضافتهم المؤتمر وتنظيمهم المتميز في هذا اللقاء. والشكر أيضا موصول لجميع الشركاء الاستراتيجيين على مبادرتهم لدعم هذا الحدث الدولي، متمنين للجميع كل التوفيق والنجاح، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your valuable words, which reflects the state of Kuwait's interest in development and training. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce to you the President of IFTDO and Chairman of the Higher Organizing Committee, Professor Jamal Led'Aij, who has held this position for about a year and has, through his experience and hard work, contributed to strengthening and consolidating the basis of the organization worldwide. Professor Jamal Led'Aij will address the audience now.
Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The representative of the conference patron, His Highness Sheikh Jabir Mubarak Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah, the Prime Minister of the State of Kuwait, the Excellency of Dr. Naif Al-Hajraf, the Minister of Education and Higher Education, Secretary General of Cardiff, Dr. Fahd Al-Fadala, our colleagues in the Executive Board, respected guest speakers, dear delegates, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of the IFTDO Board and the Higher Organizing Committee of the 41st International Conference of IFTDO, I would like to welcome you to join us in this international gathering, wishing all of us a fantastic and a memorable experience. Cardiff is privileged to organize this conference for the very first time, such conference to be held in Kuwait. IFTDO is a multinational, multicultural training organization and federation in the world. It currently represents 500,000 professionals around the world in 30 countries. And it is an international organization which has special links with United Nations institutions. As a global gathering of an international federation, we are looking to discuss some issues, current and future challenges, and addresses those issues for professionals and practitioners. We need to know to respond in this conference with our guest speakers, presenters, delegates, and exhibitors from around the world, and really to make it an international event. And this specific mission was adopted by the higher organizing committee to reflect the vision of the IFTDO as an international gathering. As Cardiff is hosting this world conference in Kuwait for the very first time, it utilized all capabilities to achieve IFTDO's goals and also at the same time Cardiff's objectives. We tried in the preparation period to come up with a gathering and a program that will furnish the best platform for members and also for non-members to exchange the knowledge. And also, while we were preparing, we have selected to support all possible chances as a World Federation to encourage the participation of diversified network of individuals, corporations, and organizations and institutions. We had now about 20 different countries participating in this conference. Enhance and support initiatives, excellencies, and awards. And IFTDO has an annual award, and tomorrow in the gala dinner we will award the nominees who were selected for those awards, and we will enjoy also to get some information from them about their excellency. Also, we'd like to acknowledge in this conference activities of individuals, corporations, and specialty bodies. Fifth, we would like to enforce excellent ties with local and regional and international corporations and individuals through networking. We hope that in this gathering to materialize the program through knowledge exchange, enable international networking, cross-organizational and professional interaction. One important component and item we have introduced in this program is the IFTDO 2012 exchange as a global perspective. It aims to strengthening partnership and learning through exchange of experiences, practices amongst international training and development organizations toward a sustainable development as the aim of the IFTDO. At the end of this dialogue, the IFTDO exchange, we hope to come up with suggestions for issues and topics to be adopted and to be provided by the participants to serve as a guidelines for future conferences of IFTDO meetings and regional gatherings. This dialogue is meant to become a template and a standard practice for this conference for future IFTDO annual conferences. Dear respected delegates, Kuwait, the venue of the conference, is an international city, an open society, is vibrant with many useful and enjoyable activities. I hope all overseas delegates will have the opportunity to observe for this first-hand culture, history, and vitality of the city during their brief stay here. And we have also made a good program, cultural-wise and also amusement-wise, and it is written in the conference program pamphlet. I must thank, in the end of this speech, His Highness Sheikh Jabir Mubarak Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah, the Prime Minister of the State of Kuwait, and his representative, the Excellency of Dr. Naif Al-Hajraf, for their endless support. And I would also thank the strategic partners and the sponsors for their great support that made the preparation of this conference an easy task. I must thank all IFTDO members, IFTDO Board and Conference Coordination Committee for their help and support to make this conference a great success. And one special thanks for members of the Higher Organization Committee and their task forces, and also the staff of Cardiff for this nice program that came up with an important item for the IFTDO program. And I lastly sincerely hope that we can all work together in the future to continue to share our professional knowledge, friendship, respect, and networking through cross-organizational interaction. And I'd like to thank all of you for your kind listening and attention. Thank you.
And now IFTDO Chairman and Board Member Bob Martin will address the audience.
Good evening. His Excellency, Minister of Education, the President and Board of IFTDO, the Chair and Higher Organising Committee of CADEF, honoured guests, speakers and colleagues. It's a great pleasure for us to be here in Kuwait on this very special occasion for this conference. As you know, these are very turbulent times around the world, and the impact of the global financial crisis still prevails in many places. However, as you can see by looking around you, the organisers have worked very hard and done a terrific job to get such a range of delegates from so many countries to this conference, and we look forward to a great event over the next few days. I would like to congratulate Professor Jamal on completing his term on this conference as President of IFTDO. Jamal and his team and the Higher Organising Committee and CADEF have worked absolutely tirelessly to make this conference a success on your behalf. I'm sure that the board of IFTDO will join me to publicly thank Jamal for the tremendous work that he's actually done. We would also, of course, look forward to him continuing as our immediate past president, because once we have somebody so good on our board, we like to keep them. The conference itself embraces all aspects of human resource development. And we have with us some world-class keynote speakers and speakers in the various sessions. There are many excellent sessions and workshops and a very comprehensive program, so I'm sure there'll be something for everyone that's here during the conference. It's also a great opportunity to meet your fellow delegates and to network with them. Now, during the conference, we'll also be announcing the winners of the IFTDO Global HRD Awards, and these awards reflect the valuable work being done around the world in learning and development in a wide range of cultural contexts to the benefit of people and to their organisations and to their countries. We also have an additional award this year, sponsored by the Canadian Society of Training and Development, which is for the training of Indigenous peoples. I'd like to take this opportunity just to briefly remind you in a bit more detail of the vision of IFTDO and why we are who we are. And IFTDO's vision is to be a unique and effective resource to the HRD profession working globally for the betterment of life. IFTDO has as its fundamental and driving mission to promote the concept of HRD as an effective tool across all sectors of society in order to increase personal and organisational effectiveness. Now, it would be remiss of me if I didn't take this opportunity to also thank and recognise our Secretary-General of IFTDO and the board for their contribution and support during the year, and also their help in making this conference a success. I would like to also take the opportunity to do a bit of advertising, to remind you that once this conference is finished, we're already planning